are you doing today?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. So, what made you start boxing?
Um, it's hard to say what made me start really. I just watched it one day. I was watching the Amir Khan Will Limit fight back in 2007, I believe. Um, and I sort of just got bitten by the boxing bug from there. I was sort of fascinated by it. And then I joined the amateur boxing gym the next week and have never looked back since.
Okay, so 2007. That's quite funny because that was the year I was born. So you've been boxing for the same amount of time that I've been alive.
Proper mad that, innit?
Yeah. So what was your amateur career like?
So I boxed for Gator ABC from the beginning all the way to the end of my amateur career. So same club. I had about 35 odd fights, around about that, I think. Won about 28 of them. Once I was like an extensive amateur where I won like, multiple national titles. I was also like a national sort of semi-final kind of boy. And it's a big cliche, but I always felt like the amateurs never suit me. The pros will suit me a lot more.
Okay, so you've gone up, come and fight against Jordan Purkis. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
For the vacant English title. So how are you preparing for that?
Yeah, preparing well. So I manage it around a full-time job as well. But preparations are going well. I don't want to say too much in case I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, preparations are going all well.
Okay, how do you think that fight will pan out? Do you think you'll knock him out? Do you think you'll win on points, or you're not sure?
I think either could be a possibility. But as long as I come away with the belt and look good in doing so, that's the main thing. So whether there's a stoppage or points, it doesn't bother me as long as I come away with that belt.
Okay, so if you win that fight, where do you want to go from there? So what are your plans for the rest of the year if you win from there?
I don't want to look too far ahead. I want to take one fight at a time. I know that there's so many opportunities provided I come through this, but I have to come through this first. So I don't want to disrespect Jordan and say, oh, I'm going to do this and that afterwards because he's in my way first. So I want to get that out of the way and then we'll assess what happens after that.
Okay, that's fair enough. So where does your nickname Math Magician come from?
So as I said, I work a full time job as well. So I'm a math teacher by day, which is where the nickname the Math Magician comes from.
What's that
Yeah.
like, fighting at the weekend and then teaching throughout the week? What's that like?
Um, it sounds unusual for me. I mean, I'm used to it now, but for anyone who knows about it, they do find it unusual. But I manage it quite well. I managed to get my sessions in the morning in the morning before work. Then I'll go work. Then I'll train again after work. I try not to tell my students about it, but then they'll Google me or YouTube me or find me on Instagram or something like that. But no, it's worked really well for me, and there's more physically taxing jobs out there that I could be doing, so it's not too bad. I've made it work.
Okay, is it good coming back after a big fight, back to school and all the students cheering you on and that?
Yeah, yeah, because they follow the results, so they haven't got asked how did it go because they know by the time I walk in on that Monday morning, especially when you come in with a win, like everyone's proper buzzing. Like 99.9% of the students are good kids, and they're as happy as I am about it.
That's cool. That's cool. So what's your toughest fight been?
Um, Probably the Jack Bateson one where he beat me on points. I wouldn't say it was physically tough, but more so it was very tricky to get hold of.
So what's your end goal for boxing as a whole?
Just win as many titles as I can. I feel like I can go well beyond the English, which I'm boxing for in a few weeks. So yeah, just win as many titles as I can.
Okay. So what sponsors do you have?
So currently, I've got Precision Building Development, um, and I had one, but that company's not with us anymore. So yeah, Precision Building Development and Texo, who sponsors our gym.
Okay, so that's really all the questions I have for you. So thanks for taking this interview and good luck with your fight. And
No
yeah,
worries.
we'll do that again when you
Thank you
have
very
that
much.
English title.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
No worries, mate.